Well, welcome back to the stream, everybody, for this lovely Thursday evening. We'll be picking up where we left off last night with the Vanguard missions, going deep undercover, I guess I should say. Took a little bit of a break to come take ownership of our new Mercury penthouse with the great view of the city. Yeah, I can see my ship from here. And we put away a few items that we collected across some of our missions. And if I didn't mention it last night, this is an awesome... Maddie, welcome. Just getting started. Just taking a short tour of the apartment again. Marveling at its marvelousness. Alright. So I wanted to come in here and see. I don't think I have enough. Ah, I do. I do have enough ytterbium. Now we're talking. Is there anything else I needed to do? I think this is already maxed out all the way. Annihilator rounds. I haven't noticed any disease-like effect, but overclocked. Maybe I should do amplifier. I think I should do amplifier since that increases my damage by 208. Yes, please. Now, we are a force to be reckoned with. I think everything else is pretty much maxed out all the way. I don't think there's anything I can... Yeah, there's nothing I can do to this suit. It's already perfect, so... Let's go kill some pirates, eh? Let's see. I don't think there's anything I need to do. Well, it tells me to talk to Sergeant Yumi. What's he got for me?
I think I might be addicted to it. It's just too good.
Oh yeah?
I definitely want to look into that mod that makes people look less weird. With the crazy eyes and such. What's he got for me?
Ah, crime has slowed down since you started helping out, which is good for morale. The whole department is in the process of recovering, myself included. If I'm being honest, I still have nightmares of my team turning on one another. Things can be replaced and wounds can be healed, but building back that trust in each other is going to take time. Luckily, we've built a good culture here, and we hired some new recruits who were inspired by what you did. I've got faith we'll survive this.
Oh, good for you.
I do. Thanks to you, the spaceport is up and running again, which is good for commerce, but also for smugglers. We've received a tip that someone has been bringing in contraband into New Atlantis through the spaceport, and we need to investigate.
No.
Well, technology-wise, criminals have always been one step ahead. No different now than it was centuries ago. Smugglers often have a fancy shielding or scan jammers that allow them to evade the checks. But luckily, we can still use old-fashioned detective work to track these criminals down. Great. First, speak to one of the technicians over by landing pad B. Ask them if they've noticed any suspicious activity. Once you've gotten a lead, cross-reference their testimony with ship records over at Aegis. When you're done, report back to me with your findings.
Sir, yes, sir.
See you later.
Your cooperation with all post-gate laws, regulations, and emergency mandates is appreciated.
Glad to know.
Keep moving, right through the checkpoint.
Seem to recall this one never knows anything. We'll talk to him. Just a cause.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Can I help you? Can't say I have. When you work a job like this, you see so many ships. They all sort of blend together. No problem. Good luck with the search.
What about you? Hello?
Can I help you? It's about time. I've been telling my supervisor about that cargo ship for ages. I'm beginning to think he was ignoring me.
I think he was.
It's the way the crew handled the cargo. They were being way too delicate. The manifest said they were carrying potatoes, spuds. I don't know what was in those crates, but it certainly wasn't that. That's the problem. I don't really look at the ship names when I work, just the ID number granted for clearance. I think it was UC 576B. I do know it's a cargo class transport, if that helps.
UC 576B. Got it.
Okay?
Aegis. I might look into another outfit while I'm here on Jemison. Been wearing this one for a while. Might be time for a change of clothes.
You are, of course. The security of the United Colonies is every citizen's responsibility. But we try and do the bulk of the work. That I do, Captain. Sergeant Yumi said you'd be coming to pick it up. You've got good timing, too. I actually have a friend on a classified star station who sent me this list of potential smugglers the other day. Here you are. Given I owe you for the last job, I hope it serves some use. It's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure. Stuck. UC 576B cargo class. Hydroponics potatoes. Spuds. Now Juan Dayu is already in the clink, so there's no... So, UC 576B. Wait. What's the name of the ship? Anansi. Anansi. I'll forget that. What have we here? Unconfirmed. Well, I can confirm that for you. If you need it. I wonder if I can fast travel from in here. No. You gotta be downstairs. What's it telling me? Nothing is beyond our reach when we work together. It's an interesting outfit.
I used to know someone who might let Sidonia. Get this. They came back with red eyes. Well, you know what they say.
No, what do they say? See, it looks like there's some new looks like there's some new clothes, unless I just haven't really been paying attention to the NPCs. It seemed like for a long time they all wore the same thing, and now... See, that's new.
Just have to register as a shipping service and not a transport craft. I'm thinking I should just do that. Really?
I wouldn't do that.
How's it? Found those smugglers yet?
Yep.
Is that right? Do you know the name by any chance?
The Anansi.
Captain Enjai's ship. I think you might have hit the mark here. You had reports of their crew being less than professional on several occasions.
They're a bit
Still,
snarky.
being a little rough around the edges isn't exactly a crime. Are you sure it's the right ship?
Oh, yeah.
Then the next step is searching their cargo for any smuggled contraband. And, as luck would have it, I believe the Anansi has already arrived at landing pad B. I'll make the call to have the ship detained until further notice. Your job is to board the ship, locate any illicit goods, and return them here. And if any of the crew puts up a fight, I trust you know what to do.
Oh, I know what to do.
Good luck.
Thanks, Sarge.
Security in New Atlantis begins with you.
Evening, Mom. You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please
There's
keep
that same
moving.
outfit again, I think. No, that's a different one. It's the same jacket. See, that's like a Yeah, a lot of these clothes are different. Now that is the same old outfit, I think. Yeah, with that weird metallic material.
We should have a talk. When you have the time, of course.
What?
A lot on your mind?
Maybe after we take care of these smugglers. How about that? I wonder what the odds are that I can convince these guys to give up their life of crime.
Looking for something?
Mm-hmm.
What?
I guess I gotta find it first, huh? Crate of contraband.
Well, it looks like you got me, officer. I guess this means my potato shipping days are numbered. But maybe you'd be willing to give a first-time offender a slap on the carpal bone. I don't suppose you're interested in a deal? Fine. You've made your choice. But now, you'll have to pay for it.
Take him down. Let's see if they've got anything worth taking.
I'm going for it!
Come on, go for it. I dare you.
You messed with the wrong person!
Did I? I did mess with the wrong person. Man, I caught her on fire. Jesus. Did I kill her? Holy shit.
You done yet?
Ooh. Jesus, Sarah.
I lost them!
What happens here? Sarah, you are ruthless. Woof. Dang.
Sorry to pull you aside like this, but I wanted to take a moment to congratulate you.
Well,
Taking those steps to eradicate the Terramorph threat is essential to the safety of every living thing in the settled systems. You should be proud.
if you're proud, then I'm proud.
Yes, exactly. I'm glad you treated the situation with the urgency it deserved. Well, I'm relieved that the United Colonies agreed to use their genetically engineered microbe to exterminate the Terramorphs. Apparently, their decision was based on your recommendation.
You were in the room with me.
That was a smart choice you've made. A solid scientific decision.
I'm trusting the science on this one.
Having a change of heart? You shouldn't. Chief Engineer Kulkarni insists that the microbe will be effective, so you should trust her expertise and her experience.
Yeah, it'll be effective for a while.
I'm sorry to hear that, but what's done is done. The microbe is being deployed, so now we'll just have to wait and see. Trust me. Despite the Lazarus plant being simply locked away, your decision has made the settled systems a safer place to live for years to come.
Maybe so. Maybe so.
Oh, well, of course. I'm happy to be there for you. If there's anything else you ever feel like discussing, you let me know.
Okie dokie then. Alright, so everything that was in the cargo hold is fair game.
All that junk you're hauling is seriously slowing you down.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna check the rest of this ship. You never know. So is there anybody else on board? I think there was just the two. Nothing. Okay. Why are there two different types of digipigs?
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay, no bounty. You're clear.
How's the investigation going? Good work. Did you find anything?
Oh, yeah.
Very well done, Captain. Time and time again, you come through for us. Initially, I felt bad for having someone of your rank doing security, but frankly, you're worse than guilt. In any case, I'll have a team move the ship off the landing pad and do a full sweep. Make sure there's no other surprises on board. Oh, and before I forget, your payment. It's well deserved.
Woo! Maybe it's time for both Sarah and I to get a get a new outfit. See what we can find from EIT.
With the consignment shop closed, I guess I have to go to EIT.
I'll just be rummaging through this little box here. Don't you worry about me. Can't really tell the difference. Yeah, there's the one I usually wear. I wish you could put a sidearm in it. It looks like it's got a quick attach snap there for a weapon. I'll just take... let's take one for me and Sarah. Choker? No, never been a fan of chokers. Aviator glasses? Nah. Those are kind of... Stay put. Those are kind of neat, but nah. Oh boy. Yeah, my Meridian outfit kind of clashes with the EIT outfits. I think I'm going to need to whoops. There we go. Now at least I can take a look at these without having stuff disappear. Can't really... I know what I need to do. Such a pain. Such a pain. I like the fingerless. But now there's a... I think the fingerless will do. Let's take two of those as well. Let's just take one of those for us. And we'll take a white one for Sarah. So Sarah's been wearing black for a while. We'll give her a white outfit. Not a big fan of that. That one's not too bad, but necklace is always a good one. Gives you intimidation or persuasion. Money. I might take that plus 10% persuasion. Nah, I don't like that. I do kind of like this one. I like the pants. I'm not quite sure about the shirt. How about that? That's not too bad. Mini skirt. Got that Batgirl look. Nah. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of Ryujin. It's very fashionable. Maybe I like that. Black. I like them boots. I like that vest. All right, I'm going to try that. Still need something for Sarah. I don't see the difference here. The EIT is a different color, maybe? If there were a white version of this, I think I'd like it. Definitely need to look into some different outfits. All right, we got that, and we got some gloves. Let's get that. I like that jacket. I don't... Yeah, maybe not, because it's already got a shirt under it. definitely need to look into some new clothing options. What would Sarah look like with glasses like that? Very school marmish. All right, let's see what we got. Got those. Money necklace. All right. Not bad. Not bad. And then we've got this and the white gloves for Sarah.
Please let me know if I may assist you.
You've done very well so far.
Happy to listen. Dropping off a few choice items?
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Unequip. Apparel. Trade. Trade. Equip. Equip.
As far as I'm concerned, things couldn't get any better between us. Good. Anytime you want to talk about our relationship, just let me know. God knows you've done that enough times for me. Leaving? Oh, I see how it is.
She needs a jacket. She definitely needs a jacket. Oh, look, the flower matches. Stay put. There it is. Nice. Definitely needs a jacket. Not thinking the brute. Or the Elysium. Trench coat? No. I think we're going to end up going with the old favorite. Where is it? I didn't pick it out already, did I? I don't think I did. Jacket. Thrasher, there it is. Yeah, There's another one that I like as well, but I don't know. don't know why I'm not seeing it. Doggone it. I don't know. Well, shoot. That makes me mad. All right, we'll find it. Meanwhile, we'll just wait. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. It may not look great. We'll see.
So, what's glad to haul whatever you need. Hope we can talk later.
It's not bad. Not great, but not bad. We'll see how that looks. We'll run a few missions and see what happens. May switch her back to her old where's my ship? There it is. Gotta fit in with the pirates, you know?
Let's put this bird into space. Retros firing. Orbit stabilized. Jump. Nice work.
I guess I need to switch to the right.
Welcome, Captain. We've been expecting you. You're clear to dock at docking port 1.
Don't know how I'm supposed to know which one is one. It's not numbered. Can't read it from the outside.
We're docked.
Excuse me, Vasco.
Hello.
Welcome aboard the UC Vigilance. Did you have any questions before I escort you to the commander? Understood? If you'd follow me, please. So, you're the Vanguard that took down that terramorph on Tau Ceti. You've made quite an impression around here. Everyone upstairs
took down more than just that
about
one.
Damn. one hell of a firefight.
Yeah, he's
I
walking
almost
a lot
regret missing
faster.
out on all the fun. Of course, we don't normally see that kind of action on the Vigilance, but we have our moments. All right, Vanguard. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Ikande should be waiting for you. Good luck.
Sarah? There you are. Yeah, that doesn't look bad. I should have got... Wait, did I get a belt? I thought I got her a belt. No. I thought I got 2 belts. Huh. That's crazy. It's crazy, man. Unless it only gets you 1
Hello.
at a time.
Yes?
Alright, you sanctimonious. Standing there like a freaking... some kind of a
Can we
dang
try
deal.
and focus on the matter at hand, please?
What?
Ah, there you are. Commander Ikande, UC Vigilance. Glad to have you aboard. I was beginning to think you were having second thoughts about Commander Tuala's offer. It appears he certainly picked the right person for the job.
The right person
So,
for the job.
now that you're part of the team, allow me to introduce you to your new home. This is the operations center of the UC Vigilance, SysDef's nerve center, dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet. Whether this ship is impressive or not, you're the key element that we've been lacking.
There were no
We need eyes and ears
good
inside the
replies
Crimson
there.
Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside is going to take some finesse. I do. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention.
What?
That's right. So it'll be your job to convince this person that you're the real deal. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know.
If this is the best plane you got, we're both in trouble.
Eager to get going? Good. Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down. Then you better learn to swim, because you're diving right into the deep end on this one. I've studied your profile. I know you can do this. I'm not about to throw away someone's life on a whim or a prayer. Just use your best judgment, trust your instincts, and watch your back. I wouldn't expect any less. Look, before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear. As an undercover operative for UC Vigilance, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control.
I don't think you understand, Kibwe.
That's what I wanted to hear. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence-gathering portion of the operation. Now, get out of here, and good luck. That's easy to answer. You don't. We'll be monitoring your activities from the Vigilance, and attempting to keep it within your vicinity. When you feel you've gathered enough evidence, and at the completion of your assignments, head back here for a debrief. Beyond that, you're completely on your own. As you were.
All right. We don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood?
Sure.
Well, you better. Commander Ikande's entire operation is resting on your shoulders. I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig. For the sake of the settled systems, I hope you're right. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction those pirates leave behind. If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard. What? No. It's personal. It has nothing to do with you. Just stick to the mission and you'll be fine.
Yeah, I figure I need to hit these up every time I see him. Otherwise, I'll be stuck for an
That's all
hour
we're
talking
asking.
to her after it's all done.
Oh, before you go, there's one more thing. Commander Ikande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return, as compensation for your efforts. It's not generous, it's motivational. Commander Ikande's idea. All right. We've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We're also providing you with a sample you can use to tease the goods. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact with Saoirse Bowden. And with any luck, she'll point you to the Crimson Fleet. That should do it. You're dismissed.
All right, then.
I'll be here if you have any more questions.
Let's go, baby.
Okay. Hello?
Yeah, this outfit's definitely better than that
Howdy.
other one I was just wearing.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Guard?
Hey.
Lieutenant? Or is it lieutenant? Not sure. Commander? Where's he going? Going to Mars.
Docking seal released.
Phalanx, Gladius, Celestial, Chimera, Hoplite, Chimera 2. Just seeing what some of the ships are that are spawning in.
United Colony space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
I actually do have contraband on ship.
And we're done. Welcome to Mars.
So I saw a post on X today, and it was talking about Elon Musk having never played Starfield, or not played Starfield yet, but he says he's thinking about it. Wonder what that's gonna do to his ideas about Mars. Every time he would post one of those posts on X asking what the first city on Mars should be called, I would always say
office is right out there on the main level.
Sidonia.
For the spacesuits. Stay, because you are already inside.
Hey, how's it going? Can I help you? Cool. That's what we do here.
Don't really think I have a whole lot to trade. Oh, yes, I do. Did I sell a couple of ships or something? Where'd all this crap come from? Lots of lube. Wonder what I need all that for. Mm-hmm. think we have... What am I carrying? It's all these clothes, isn't it? What am I doing carrying ship parts? No wonder I was so damn heavy. All right, we're good.
Come back anytime.
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octai. I'm busy. And by sensitive, I'm guessing you mean something you don't want UC security sticking their noses into. I can probably help you with that. What have you got for me? Aurora, huh? Nice. A little too hot to handle, though. What else you got?
The Trade Authority turning away contraband. Now I've seen everything.
All I'm going to point at is the ceiling, with my middle finger. Get that stuff out of here before UC security catches on. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well, bend the rules a little bit.
10,000 credits, holy crap.
You know, it's funny. Suddenly, I do remember someone who might be able to unload that stuff for you.
Well, well. It appears she suddenly remembers everything. How nice.
There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson Fleet. Goes by the name Adler Kemp. If he isn't passed out, you can find him killing the rest of his brain cells at the Broken Spear. Oh, and it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
I'm sure it has.
Hey, welcome to the Sidonia Trade Authority.
Alright, Broken Spear.
Satisfaction is
Satisfaction is probable.
You look hurt. Might want to head on over to Reliant.
Why do people keep saying that? I'm not hurt. Oh, well, yes I am.
What's up?
My blood pressure.
Unless you're here to serve me another drink, you can turn around and walk away. Oh, yeah? Well, I don't know who the hell you are. So what makes you think I'm going to help you out? Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think every single UC guard in Sidonia heard you.
I didn't have to say it at all, but you made me.
Okay. Yeah, I think we can help you with this. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to have to do something for us first. Right down to business! And no small talk. I like it.
Well, this is utterly ridiculous. Do we really have to jump through these hoops to get what we need from you?
Lady, if you want me to move that shipment for your pal here, you're going to do whatever the hell I want. You got that? Now listen up, because I'm not going to repeat myself. I need you to deal with a miner who's racked up a bunch of debt. He probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame him. Either way, I want that money back.
I want that money back.
What do I need to do here? Write you an instruction manual?
Yes.
You can do this loud, you can do this quiet. I don't care. I just want my goddamn money, and I want this guy to remember who he screwed over.
All right. No need to get snippy.
Perfect. His name's Carl Fielding. I think you'll find him wandering around the Deimos miners' quarters. Don't worry, you can't miss him. Just look for the most miserable-looking guy in the entire place.
Neva, sit down, have a drink. So, smooth jump into the Sol system? UC security hassle you?
Cut the crap, Adler, and let's make this quick. There's only so long I can stand a sink of minor sweat and stale beer.
Okay, take it easy. Here's the fleet's kickback, just like I promised.
Keep your eyes peeled for signs of terrible activity. After what happened to our forces at
half of what you promised.
To be extra vigilant.
No reason to get upset, sweetie. Security around Sidonia's been cracking down, and it's tough to get the Deimos smucks to play ball. That means I'm spending big on bribes, covering lost shipments. This isn't exactly like running a pharmacy out here, you know.
Two things, Adler. And I will make this simple
While
enough
I
so
may
even a total
technically work
imbecile
in
like yourself
HR,
can understand.
Tia's really the one to see for
One,
any work concerns.
I don't give a damn about your excuses. You owe us the agreed amount on time every month. And two, you call me sweetie ever again, and I'll shove my knife so far up your ass that people are gonna see.
Yeah, Neva is certainly nobody's sweetie.
Okay, sorry, Neva. I'll make it work. Here's the rest.
That's more like it. I'll see you in a month.
Tell you one thing I really hate is how you're walking through an open area. Is every other person has something to say to you as you pass. I know they need to get the side missions to you somehow, but
it's hard not to worry when your spouse is the one doing
kind of
all
ridiculous.
the hard work down in the mines.
Fishing God is what brought us to this place.
Thank you from the Sidonia Department of Public Works.
Something I can help you with? Adler Kemp. Who the heck is that? Yes, of course. You're right. Adler's not going to just give up now.
I'll tell you,
Is
that
he?
diplomat is the way
I
to go.
told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check. I'll even bring it to him personally. Sound good? Yeah? Well, I mean, he doesn't really have a choice. Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now. Okay? You can't squeeze blood from a stone. You know? Right?
Perhaps he's already been through enough.
Holy crap. Really? You'd do that for me?
This job has already cost me
Wow.
13,000 credits.
I don't even know what to say. Thank you. For everything. And don't worry. I'll never borrow anything from Adler again. I promise.
All right. That hair kills me. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna do that
I
little
only
side
fly on
gig.
tire ships. People call me a brand loyalist, but I feel like I just have good taste.
Joy, would you like to join me for drinks at the Broken Spear?
Oh, Forrest, you know that's a terrible idea.
idea for our friendship. By the end of the evening, we'll be at each other's throats,
debating spiritual philosophy.
We have the tech to instantly jump across the universe. You'd think someone would have invented a way to keep rocks.
Have something for me? There, would you look at that? I knew that bum was holding out on me. He going to be a problem anymore? Or did he get the message? Nice. Nice! You're kind of a natural at this. Leaning on deadbeats comes easy to you. I like that. You know, if you like this kind of work, I can get you more. A lot more. You think you can handle running with my, associates? That's what I'm talking about. I like your style. All right. I'll call ahead and get a hold of Neva Mora. She's second to the big boss himself. Head out to Europa. You'll find her there. I suggest you listen to whatever she has to say. Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora shipment for you too. Don't spend all that cash in one place.
Oh, okay. We made our investment back. Very nice.
Keep a lookout. Notify us if you see anything suspicious.
Reminder, please report any incidents to ship service.
Sam wants to talk. Where you at, Sam? There he is.
The whole Terramorph situation, seriously, hats off to you.
Thanks,
When
man.
I was growing up, everyone was afraid of Terramorphs. How they could seemingly strike anywhere at any time. The carnage, the destruction. The stuff you've done here could save so many lives. Given time, that'll be past tense. Because of you. I know using the microbes to kill the Terramorphs may be controversial, but for what it's worth, I think you made the right call. 100%. We just can't take any chances with those damn Terramorphs. Well, if there are, then we'll deal with it together. The United Colonies. Hell, everyone and everywhere owes you big time. Even if they don't know it.
Maybe we could take up a collection.
I'm working hard, Captain.
Keep it up.
Engines firing. Here we go.
Everything looks so pretty up here. We're in orbit.
Let's go get berated by this loser. Oh, I gotta...
Wow. Look who finally had the guts to show up. So, big shot. I hear Adler thinks you're good enough to join our crew. We'll see. When the waters get deep, it's sink or swim.
Yeah, it's the second time I've heard that.
Before I put you to work, let's get everything out in the open. I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I hope he hasn't. But you aren't about to sign up with any average pirate crew. You're signing up with the Crimson Fleet. That's if you get through this little task I have planned for you. There's a medical supply ship called the Ragana, jumping into Enceladus's orbit. On board that ship, you'll find a traitor named Austin Rake. I want him dead. It's done when Rake stops breathing.
Ugh.
Head back here when you're finished. And don't keep me waiting for long.
Oh, I so want to blast her out of the sky.
I've been tracking Rick for months. He's making it tough, not gonna lie. He changes his location and identity so often, it's costing me a small fortune just to keep tabs. But you know what? It's worth every damn cred. He's made me look like a fool in front of Delgado, and I'm gonna have his head on a pike. Rake used to run with the fleet. Hell, I'm the one who vouched for him in the first place. Back then he had a different name and a different identity. He was a damn good earner, too. Brought in a ton of creds. Everything was fine until he wanted out. So he ran. And nobody, I mean, nobody, runs away from the fleet.
Let's see. I'm gonna get this. As long as I'm here, might as well scan.
This is Dmitry Moldavsky, pilot of the Ragana. We are a simple transport ship heading to New Homestead. We do not want any trouble. I do not understand. Please confirm your intentions.
Forget what I did last time.
Well, normally I would say no, but frankly it will be safer for us that way. Alright, you can dock. We will talk then.
If you are free soon, could we talk?
Everybody wants to talk right in the middle of something.
Seals, ship integrity.
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted to kill us, you could have done that from your ship. If you wanted our cargo, we could have jettisoned it. I guess I should just stop talking and let you say your piece. That is true. Which means you don't want somebody to know what you are really up to. Now, do you mind telling us what this is all about? You really do not know which one of us is Rake, do you? And you do not seem to care either, which makes me think you really want to save him. Okay, I have idea. We can strike his name from Manifest, make it so he was never on board. Then, when we dock, we will leave him on this ship and deliver him to another port. That is fair. We do not want any part of the fleet. Is that all right with you, Austin?
Do I have a choice?
It does not appear you do. Well then, it is agreed. You go back to your ship and we will make sure Rake was never on ours. And in case any of your handlers get suspicious, here. We had an extra crate of supplies loaded, in case one got damaged. This should be proof you were not here to bargain.
This unpleasantness aside, the people of New Homestead will be grateful for these supplies.
If you ever get to the key, you better sleep with one eye open and 2 pistols loaded. So now what? They're gonna put me in a sys-def prison? I'm not saying it's worse than death, but it's pretty damn close.
Oh, I forgot. Andreja wants to talk.
Nice. Clean sep there.
Where is she? Is she in her room? I think she is. Nope. She's in Sam's room. Okay.
Ah, a face I never mind seeing. What can I do for you?
It is a relief to know that the Terramorphs are being dealt with. I wanted to tell you that I think you made the right decision. The microbes will ensure this is not a problem for much longer.
It's not that I didn't trust using the Aceles.
All right, that is starting to sound a little evil. Are you not the least bit concerned that we do not fully know the effect these microbes will have? That they could become a threat all their own?
Yes.
Well, let us hope it does not come to that. And I must say, I find it curious that you would agree keeping the Lazarus plant around is a good idea. It seems an additional, unnecessary risk. But you could have changed their minds. They would have listened to you. At least
you
the
can't
Freestar
exterminate
Collective will
an
also know of its
entire
existence.
plant species
Otherwise,
on a planet.
I worry it would be too tempting for the UC to use as a weapon. Well, it is good to know that this particular threat is behind us. And you have done a service to all who live in the settled systems.
What are you doing? And more importantly, what are you doing in Sam's room? Excuse me, Sarah. Nah, she's gonna bitch about me taking a long time to get back. We're in friggin' space. It takes time to get places. Come on. So annoying.
Damn mercs just don't know how to take a hit. Hey, Brooke, wanna help me with some target practice?
These cannons are friggin' amazing. What would happen if I just let them kill her? The cannons.
Enemy spine is 1 gram drive.
Thanks for the help with the Ecliptic. I had it under control.
You were on the verge of
Definitely
destruction.
way faster after you jumped into the fight. Now tell me about the Rakana. Give me some good news, then we can go celebrate. You know what? I have no idea, and it's frustrating the hell out of me. I suppose I could have pissed off someone I screwed over in the past, but there's been so many, I've lost count. Huh. No kidding. That'll make Delgado happy, seeing as our hands are clean. I would have preferred if you hadn't left witnesses behind, but at least you got the job done. Anyway, you wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Well, you're in. Yep, it's that simple. Hope this business with Rakes taught you something. Because I'm about to stick my neck out and vouch for you. If you screw up, and I wind up looking like an asshole, I'm gonna send someone after you. We clear?
No matter what I say here, she gets snippy.
Get used to it. Now that you know the deal, it's time to see what you signed up for. I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Spacers call it the key, the fleet calls it home. Head out there as soon as you can. Don't keep me waiting long.
Shut up. What I gotta do? I gotta dock with the Vigilance.
Docking complete.
Commander Ikande wants to see you. Follow me.
Hello, Captain.
I had a friend on the Regana. I hope I'll be able to see him next time we're on shore leave.
I'm sure you will.
I saw one of the ensigns get an Alpha Centauri from Officer Petrosian the other day. The man takes his job very seriously.
You have permission to speak freely. We got the message from the Regana about Austin Rick. We had him dropped off at a separate port, off the books. Suffice to say, he's got a lot to answer for.
Does he?
That's a smart line to follow. Part of this role you're playing means having to make hard choices. Just remember not to lose yourself in the part.
I'll do my part to make certain that doesn't happen, Commander.
Oh, one more thing before we move on. For transparency's sake, you should know we were the ones that hired Ecliptic to attack Neva's ship. There was concern after what happened with the Regana that you might have trouble earning Neva's trust. Coming to her rescue ensured that would not be a problem. Ah, so I take it you have good news. Were you able to join the fleet? Then it worked. You're in. Sounds like everything is going as expected. Now it's time for the next phase of the mission.
Our intel on Saoirse was correct. After we received reports on your interaction with Adler Kemp, we picked up on your rendezvous with Neva Mora.
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on a good side will ensure you get into the Crimson Fleet.
Everything is according to plan.
Yes, you pass your first test and you're still alive. But before we get too confident, that either means she suspects nothing, or she intends to make an example of you later. Just remember, these are ruthless criminals, so don't let your guard down.
And their ruthlessness is only surpassed by their cunning. You should proceed with caution, regardless of how well you think you've ingratiated yourself.
So what's next for you on Neva's agenda? Where you'll meet Delgado, no doubt.
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. I have a profile here with some information on his background. You'll want to know the individual cadences of every member of the fleet, but Delgado's most of all.
Agreed. The last thing we need is to infiltrate the fleet, only to be kicked out because we've underestimated one of their people.
I don't disagree, but it's important to know your enemy, and the best way to defeat them. In any case, now that you're with the fleet, you'll be operating independently. We will shadow you eventually, but we'll need to maintain our distance for now, especially while you're on the key. This will also give us time to bolster our defenses, should we need to engage with the fleet in the future.
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shields?
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the engineers and relay the information to the crew. I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding your mission. It's certainly increased my estimates on success. Keep up the good work. We'll expect further reports. Dismissed.
We don't have a full map of the fleet's roster. The members change too quickly. Glad to hear it. Let's see what you got. Interesting. Looks like he's been meeting up regularly with Neva Mora to transfer goods and cash from Sidonia. Which means the Crimson Fleet's just lost one of their drop points. That should set them back a bit. Anything else? All right. Keep up the good work. That's right. It's something we've requested a while ago, in preparation for a future conflict with the fleet. Once we finalize everything and run a few tests, we'll have the defenses needed for a jump to the Crick system when the time comes. Not really, no. I've learned to keep my personal experiences separate from the job. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate that you care. It's just that I don't feel like now's an appropriate time to be discussing these things.
I don't really care.
Let's just stick to the job at hand and concentrate on the mission. But, maybe we can talk about it some other time, okay? Good luck on the key.
Let's go, my love.
First mission in the books and no casualties. Good work.
How come all these freaking scrubs know about my secret mission?
Orders came down. Some new science division policy. Everyone on board's to look out for heat leeches. Consider yourself informed.
Captain, hello.
Hello.
Pressure normalizing. Undocking complete. Switching over to standard engines. Like a glove.
Like a glove?
Get out of my face. You said the take was 10K, but it was 30. Big difference on 40% of 10 versus 30. You wanted 4K, you got 4K. Not my problem. If you're stealing from me, you got
Everybody
your
seems
ass,
to be
it's your
taking this
problem.
picture. Damn it. Too quick. Damn it.
You kidding me?
Captain,
I don't make a mess in front of my new book.
Pleasant to see you.
Steal from me and get caught. Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener. The hell took you so long? Forget how to grav jump or something?
Kiss my ass.
Maybe for you. I'd rather shove a shotgun up my nose than remember the face of every low-life rook who passes through this station.
I can make that happen.
All that aside, you made it. So now, you get to hear a nifty history lesson. Pencils ready? Good. This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together. You think? And that's only part of it. I'll let Delgado fill you in on the whole story. He tells it better anyway. But I can give you the short version while we walk the station.
Story time. How delightful.
Anyway, I'll tell you all about the Key. But it's better if I show you too. Follow me. All right. History time. So, the Key is
Man,
in
I was
orbit
all
around
excited that the
Suvorov.
walking speed
That's the
was
very
matching
same
everybody
ice
else,
ball
and
where the
now
United Colonies built a
everybody's
supermax
walking faster
prison
than
they
me
call
again.
The Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, lock, key. Cute, huh?
No, it's just stupid.
Now, we've got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember, on the key, credits are king. What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nev. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Aww. And you, always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us. So anyway, we were talking about the lot. About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the key.
About time you brought us new blood, Neva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Aludra. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa, whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the key.
Neva's just
Get on
whining
with it.
because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on. Back to my story. After the liberated prisoners grabbed the key, they established it as a base of operations and began pirating the spaceways. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but, we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss.
If it's
On
hard
the
to
right,
find,
you've got
I probably
Bradley
got
from
it.
the Trade Authority. I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't? Okay, this is our final stop. Over there, you've got the Last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station, the Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new Rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit, given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Rape? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this Rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's
Is she gonna
far
sit in that
from
chair?
effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our Reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
I reckon
And
he's a
Neva
pain in the
will
ass.
slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet.
Nice to
And
meet
since
ya.
Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering. Glad you approve. Obviously, betrayal isn't taken lightly around here. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, I'm a prime target for information. Should our enemies capture me, or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider me the greatest threat we have. For Delgado,
second
the
greatest.
bomb grants peace of mind and a certain degree of safety. Essentially, but I sleep soundly knowing I'm one of the few that can piss Delgado off and live. Should I die, all of my knowledge, the accounts, the credits, it would be a mess. He wouldn't dare.
Famous last
He
words.
holds the trigger, but we all know that my death cripples the fleet. Call the bomb a weapon of last resort.
Until he finds somebody to replace you.
It's why he's the boss. Of course, I'm not the first reckoner to bear a bomb under my ribcage, but Delgado was smart enough to continue the tradition. Now, let me get you set up. A moment while I convene with the core. Thanks to advanced modifications even Eugen would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner.
I don't see anything happening.
You're done. All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us.
One of us. One of us.
The perfect segue into my final subject. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, we always have a steady stream of jobs available. I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at any time, using the computers that surround the core. If Neva's chosen wisely, we certainly will. Now, I believe that covers all I have to say, so you can run along to Delgado. Take the elevator to the upper level. You should be able to find your way from there, I hope.
I hope.
All right, listen up. You can all stop complaining. Atrium to cargo bay doors.
We have word that a Freestar Discovery carrying a load of choice meat cuts relieve it of its cargo. Hmm. 270 kilograms of harvested organs. Yikes, what the hell are they doing with those?
Have been repaired. Oh, and you're welcome, Nev.
About time you got here.
Those crabs ain't gonna steal themselves.
Ah, there's our other new recruit. So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business. The two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet. You'd better not disappoint, or you'll find yourself answering to me, personally.
Oh, really?
All right,
I'm
let's
so
get started
scared.
here. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No one quits. No one retires. The only way out is death. You stay loyal or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Fleet before family. Fleet before yourself. Boss. Good. You're getting it already. I like that.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next job. Pack your cold weather gear, Rooks. Where we are going, you're going to need it.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvarol for another one of your little initiation runs. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead Rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn campfire story.
Crix's legacy is no story, Neva. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help me search those ruins.
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lot cost us a ton of credits. And a decent captain.
This initiation, as
New
Neva calls
code.
it, is your chance to see where it all began.
It's
On
100
Suvorov
years old. There's
with
only
Jasper
one
Briggs.
code. It hasn't been
Briggs led
changing.
the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy is still out there, we're going to be the ones to find it. Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet to be a big player in the settled systems. Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crix's legacy. And everyone who's tried to find it has wound up empty-handed, missing, or dead. If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first need a lead. And I would wager we will find one on Suvorov.
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of words on a very old slate. Crix left a lot of big talk on that recording, and not a lot of facts. Some of us believe in it more than others.
Don't listen to her. When we get our hands on Crix's legacy, the fleet will be operating at a completely different level. We will become more than a match for UC Sysdef. Exactly. Now you're beginning to understand. Okay, enough discussion. We have got a lot of work to do. To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into your ship's computer. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me.
That.
I'll see you down there, Rook. Don't keep me waiting.
You check out the Reckoner's core. She's a beaut, ain't she?
Is it Mathis?
Are you looking to start something? Because I'll finish it.
I swear to God, I am not going to take any crap from these
Captain,
assholes.
hello. I am satisfied.
See, did they give me my pirate outfit? Yeah, they did. I'm gonna wear that for a while.
Undocking complete, Captain.
Landing site is sufficient. Taking the ship down.
Back, eh?
Wait here.
How's it going? Whatever you think is best.
Whoops. Man. Yep. Ugh.
About time you got here.
Are you kidding me?
I told you you were wasting your time, Del.
Yeah? We will see. And Mathis, I am running things around here, so keep your mouth shut. You got that?
Fine.
All right. Listen up, because I am only going to go through this once. We are here to dig up any info about Grix's legacy. We are not here to scrap for loot. Whatever you pick up, don't think, don't get creative, bring it straight to me. It's so simple, even a rook like you can't screw it up.
Hold on, no scrapping? How the hell am I supposed to make money around here?
All right, that's enough. If either of you want to fly with the Crimson Fleet, then you need to follow one simple rule. When you're on a job, you do exactly what I say. No questions asked. If that doesn't work for you, just say so, and I will leave you on this ice ball without a ship. You will be dead within hours.
Yeah.
We have a lot of ground to cover between the landing area and the lock, so let's get moving.
I'm not missing him.
Time for some fun!
Get her! Get her! I will never get tired of that.
What the hell was that?
What's everybody doing?
My kill! My share! Fuck off! Fuck off! Just getting started! In there!
I'm just sitting here following these idiots.
I'll show you what the Crimson Fleet's made of!
What are you hiding from? Idiot.
Gonna take you apart!
Quit screwing around.
You won't last long! Cover me! Let's go!
Yeah, don't look at me like that. I heard something.
Wait, what was that?
Oh my god, what are you idiots doing? Just come on, open the freaking door.
I got this!
What a waste of good ammo.
Get them all. No, there's still more. Finally.
Here we are. The place where Jasper Griggs laid the groundwork for finding the legacy and eventually the Crimson Fleet. The Lock.
Yeah? Oh, good. I don't want the place collapsing on us.
I've been down here several times in the last few years. As long as we keep the damage to a minimum, we shouldn't have any problems. All right, let's keep moving. Standing out here isn't doing us any good.
Could have been in there 10 minutes ago, but we're screwing around with you guys.
This ID card cost a small fortune. Let's hope it pays off. We are in. Let's go. First time I've been inside this part of the lock, so keep your eyes open. See anything unusual, call it out. If it's hostile, take it down. Couldn't be simpler.
How many people did the UC stick down here, Dal?
A couple of hundred at least. Might not look like much. It was
These
better
are
than
some
trying to
steep
survive on
ass
the surface.
stairs.
Not much better. Even with the heating on, this place looks like a goddamn dump.
Now you know why the prisoners got fed up and looked to Griggs to lead them out of here.
And that's how the Crimson Fleet began. Yeah, we've all heard the story.
It's not a story, Mathis. It's history. Remember
What are you
that.
looking at?
Now, keep your mouth shut and your eyes open. This must be where they registered the prisoners before transferring them to a cell block. Could you imagine being stuck under a ton of ice like this for the rest of your life?
Yeah, sure. Must have been awful. Better them than us, though, am I right?
Wait, shut up a second.
Huh?
More of these things.
Couple down!
Oops. suckers can dodge.
Must be a nest. I bet these things are crawling all over the place.
Yeah, and their buddies probably heard us firing from about 1 kilometer away. Hallelujah. Hey, how about that? Guess you're not so stupid after all.
Well, look at that. One firefight and the two of you become best buddies. Now let's see. Looks like we are inside some sort of prisoner transfer area, but everything is locked down tight. Since you are such good friends, why don't you and Mathis head up to that control room and see if you can get some more of these doors open?
Several meters thick. God damn it, we're cut off. Hey, down.
Yeah. What a waste.
Well, this is just great. The hell are we supposed to do now? The plan? Who gives a shit about the plan? Let's face it, we're on our own now. Well, yeah, we'll get to that eventually. For right now, I have a much better idea. We use this opportunity to take out Delgado, and at the same time, make some serious credits for ourselves. Whoa, hang on. Give me a second to explain. Let's pretend for a second Delgado's correct, and there's information here about Crix's legacy. Once we get rid of him, we'll dig up the garbage ourselves and sell whatever we find to Neva. We'll be rolling in credits. No way. Listen to me. We're going to be handing Neva leadership of the Crimson Fleet on a platter. She'll be thanking us for getting rid of Delgado. I mean, come on. I'll bet you a month's share that he's never been this vulnerable. It's perfect. Are you crazy? I'm no rat for Delgado. I'm busting the ass to become one of the Crimson Fleet captains, just like you. And in case you missed it, that icefall trapped both of us in here. Unless we find a way out, no one's reporting anything to anyone. Ever again. Playing it safe, huh? I can respect that. But you better have me back when I make me move. Now, let's find a way out of here. I guess that's one way through.
Look at him in there. Oh, they got him down. But then they ran off. Anything in here?
UC must have burned some serious cash when they lost this place. Serves them right.
Damn it! Is anyone there? Quit screwing around and so the two of you made it, huh? Well, brush the dust off and listen up. We have obviously been cut off, so I need you to do two things. First, I want you to keep looking for a way to open the rest of the doors down here. Otherwise, I'm not going anywhere. And second, try and dig up whatever you can about Jasper Cricks. You both got that? Yeah? You'd better. And tell Mathis not to get any bright ideas, or I will gut him myself.
You hear that, Mathis? He's on to you.
100 years old, eh? It's amazing this entire place hasn't collapsed by now.
Yep. Pretty amazing.
Attention. Lockdown mode has been rescinded.
Look at this dump. I can't imagine being stuffed down here to rot. Poor bastards.
Boom, boom, boom.
I can't believe this is where the fleet started. It's history now. Huh. What's that over there? Looks like there's a guard tower overlooking the cell block. We should check it out.
I don't think there was anything else in here.
What I wouldn't give for a space heater and a hot cup of bogs right now. How can these things live in this kind of cold? That's bullshit.
What are you doing down there, you idiot? Yeah, maybe you should have stayed with me instead of running downstairs.
So have you thought about what I've said? Well, maybe we won't have to. You saw it back there. Those things, whatever they were, they've probably ripped him to shreds by now. Did the job for us. And if they haven't, we can still handle the job. We just have to get our hands a little dirty. Wouldn't be the first time, am I right? You've got a point. All right, I'll follow your lead for now. So, now that we've made it to the guard tower, what's our next move, genius? Keep doing what we've been doing. Right. Glad I asked. I suppose we should start off by searching the tower for the location of Crix's cell. If he stashed any useful information, it might still be hidden somewhere inside.
I am not gonna bother with that. D3118.
Cell D03118. Okay. It's a place to start, I guess. I bet those things are crawling right behind the wall.
Where's the, where's the thing that opens the doors? There it is. How the hell did you get over there?
Today, I bumped into someone in the mess hall yapping about a ship carrying a fortune in credits. I know it's usually bullshit, but he seemed to have details. After striking up a conversation, I found out the ship was a Galbank transport named Legacy that went down in some remote system during the war. This is exactly the score I'd been waiting to find. I need to contact Carter to let him know it's time to get off this rock. He'll help the mining detail slip into the utility closet in the ventilation room. That's where we'll dig. Not up, but through. Right to the armory. Carter mentioned that security keeps rotating codes on all the terminals in the lock, so we'll have to coordinate this carefully. For now, we'll continue using his locker in the showers area.
Why is he so short of breath?
Code to the utility closet. By this time next month, I should be out of this dump and uploading those creds into my account.
Delgado was right. Cricks must have hit the Galbank transport and stashed away the money or something. We play this right, and we're gonna be filthy stinking rich in no time.
Filthy stinking rich.
They aren't paying us enough to be poking through this scrappy.
They're not paying you at all, are they? Get over there. I don't think this is the way. Frickin' things move fast. I wasting my time here? There's the stash, but where's the controller to unlock?
You hear that? Nah, never mind. This place is...
After action report, Guard Bryant reporting. We got a tip from an inmate about some equipment being stolen from one of the supply rooms. We did a thorough sweep of the place and came up with 2 mining lasers and several power packs missing. After the alarm was raised, all of the inmates' cells were searched, but we turned up empty-handed. I have no idea how the inmates were able to get into that storage room and hide that gear without being picked up on camera. I'm starting to suspect that the inmates could be receiving help from some of the staff of this facility.
Starting to get to me. If we get out of here, remind me to thank Delgado for hanging us out to dry.
Goodness. Cutter. Don't need a cutter.
Okay, Carter. Confirming that the latest code to the utility room is 48611071. The mining crew tells me it'll take them a week to cut through the ice, so I'm giving you that long to square your end of the plan. When the tunnel reaches the armory, I'll get my people to start a riot. When you hear the fireworks go off, get your ass to the shuttle bay. We get one shot at this. If we play our cards right, this gets us one step closer to that fortune that went down with the legacy. You report any of this to the guards, well, you know what'll happen.
You know what'll happen.
Can you imagine how angry the prisoners were when they rioted? I would hate to have been one of the guards.
Better be something good in here. And of course there's not. Ugh.
And here I thought we were going to be doing something fun, like rob a bank or something.
Man, those things make a lot of noise.
Nah, there's nothing round.
Nothing round, huh? Idiot. Get out of the way.
I swear, I am never putting ice in my drinks. Ever again.
I don't know if this is worth it either. I guess if you needed to make some meds.
While we're picking through the trash, we might as well grab some good stuff for ourselves.
There's not any good stuff in here. What are you talking about? Yeah, what have we here? For some reason, the guards just couldn't quite make out that opening.
Was this an armory? Looks like they cleared this place out. Well, well, what do we have here? Give me a sec. This ought to come in handy. All right, let's keep moving.
they sort of cleared it out. They left enough. And I guess if we needed to upgrade, they left us a workbench. Level 100, huh? Damn it. Anything over here? Few credits. Few chems. Boom, boom, boom.
It's been a couple months since my arrival at the lock, and the place is continuing to go downhill. We've been dealing with heating malfunctions, communications issues with the key, faulty electronics, and unpredictable surface conditions. How this place manages to function at all is anyone's guess. No one's bearing the brunt of this more than the inmates. Normally, I wouldn't give a damn about them, but this is downright inhumane. I'm starting to get nervous that we're going to have a riot on our hands if conditions don't improve.
Is that it? Just a little bitch session? Level 100, Jesus. That is unexpected. I don't care to unlock that, no. So Supernova didn't do me a whole lot of good there, did it?
I'm on my second day at the lock, and I've already had a close call C block, and Gillespie sent us in to break it up. Might have been half a dozen inmates. It was hard to tell. We almost had it under control when one of them stuck a shiv into my leg. Luckily, the other guards dragged me out of there before he finished the job. Seems like the genius who designed this place didn't realize that the inmates would start carving weapons out of the permafrost. So now I'm cold, I'm tired, and my leg hurts like hell. Great way to start my first tour at this dump.
Yeah, sorry about that, buddy. You knew the job was dangerous when you took it, Fred. Oh, I can use that. Well, shoot. Nothing. Waste of time.
Looks like this was the warden's office. They built the office right next to the shuttle bay for quick escapes, I bet.
Warden Tom Gillespie. Authorization 12210. This is likely to be my final log recording. The riots that started in D block have spilled into A, B, and C blocks. I've ordered everyone to fall back to the shuttle bay for evacuation. It was prisoner D03118, Jasper Crix, who led the revolt. His crew tunneled into the armory undetected, and then all hell broke loose. If the log is recovered, I urge the UC authorities to perform a full investigation, as Crix undoubtedly had help from the guards and the staff. I'm now heading to my personal escape shuttle, and we'll try to jump out of the system. Wish me luck. Warden Gillespie, out.
Smart.
Where have you been? Look out the window. I'm over here.
Hey, how are ya? Good to see ya.
Took long enough. Use the warden's intercom near the window. I hope you found something because I am getting sick and tired of this place. I hope you found something because I am getting sick and tired of this place. I
The right people
Yep,
picked
that's
you.
right. It was a team effort all the way. We had each other's backs the whole time, Del.
Is that Mathis? Tell him to shut up so I can think.
Yeah, sorry, Del. You go right ahead.
Shut up so he can think.
Okay. Now, all we have to do is find a way off of this planet. Let me see. Here we go. I'm looking at schematics for the lock. And I don't think there's a way to get you back to the surface from there. But I can open the outer doors to the shuttle bay and let you fly one of the shuttles down there directly up to the key. Good answer. You're learning fast. Okay. Let me see. One of these probably opens the door.
Shuttle bay activated. Initiating the icing process. Please stand by.
Yup. That's got it. Might take a while, though. Those bay doors have not been opened in almost a century. You have done a hell of a job, Rook. We will talk when you get back to the key.
Boom, 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 boom. "26 counts of burglary, 18 counts of criminal interference, 33 counts of theft, 17 counts burglary, 42 counts theft major, 8 counts of arson, 1 count of indecent exposure, 16 counts destruction of property, 62 counts destruction of property vessel, 36 counts aggravated assault unarmed, 46 aggravated armed, aggravated assault against security officer, 18 attempted murder, 93 murder second degree, 24 murder first degree. And this guy's a friggin' monster. Ugh. Why I got to unlock everything? Ooh. Oh my God, stop. I think I'm kind of wasting my time here. I don't think there's anything in there worth taking. I know there's a suit in there, but it is certainly not as good as the one I've got. Space Rogue muscle gear. Meh. Meh. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Like I said, there's nothing there. I don't know why I keep looking.
Hey, look, well, I wanted to thank you for not being a jerk and hounding all the glory on this run. That's true. Well, thanks all the same. Look, about all that killing Delgado stuff, why don't we just forget about everything that I said? You know, like it never happened. Thanks. I promise that you won't regret it. Now, let's get the heck out of here.
All right, I need... I guess this will work. Ooh, that's a big bug. Let's see. Wonder if I can freeze him. Oh shit. Gotta be faster than that, I guess. I guess I can freeze it. Secure the shuttle bay. Secure the shuttle bay. More bad guys. Oof. Slept wrong last night. My back is killing me.
Insertion complete. We now move freely about the cabin.
I love how your crew just magically teleports to wherever you are when you get on another ship.
Seals are locked and we are docked.
I see a long and prosperous future ahead for the both of us. We should talk about it sometime.
Let's go.
Greetings, Captain.
Yeah?
Nobody's talking to you.
Are you looking to start something? Because I'll finish it.
What'd you say? That's what I thought. Oh, there he is.
There you are. The hell took you so
I
long?
had to fight a giant spider
It's about
monster.
time. I was about to fly down and loot your body.
Shut up.
Not now, neighbor. Well, you said you found something. Hand it over. That's it? Just one slate? After losing so much of our crew, it better be a map with a big red X on it. Well, I'll be damned. Legacy wasn't referring to Crix's fortune. It's the name of an actual ship. A Galbank transport probably loaded with credits.
Never heard any stories about a Gal Bank ship going down. And even if it had happened, it would have been picked clean years ago.
No, neighbor. Think. If Galbank covered it up, and over time, the location was eventually forgotten, it wouldn't be on anyone's radar. Okay, this changes things. Now that we know what we are looking for, we have to narrow the search.
All right, I'm going to interject a thought here. Because credits are digital currency. And if Galbank lost a ship, they would just X out all those creds that were in that ship and move them elsewhere. It's digital. This would not exist. This problem wouldn't be happening.
Well, that is not necessarily true. Let us start with what we know. It was a Galbank ship, which means the company is going to have records of where it went down. Neva, weren't you working on a deal with Rokov? Something about a big-wig charity event on one of Trident's Starliners?
Are you serious? I've been working on that gig for 3 months. That's my score.
Ay, Dios mío. Will you shut up about your score and think for a second? That Starliner has a Galbank VIP suite aboard, which means... Come on, Neva. This isn't hard.
Which means a Gal Bank exec will be aboard. We grab their credentials and get ourselves into the Gal Bank archives in New Atlantis. Holy shit, that might actually work. I'll send a message to Rokov right away.
Pack your bags, Rook. You're going on vacation. And since you've earned it, take this gun with you. Might come in handy when Rokov screws everything up as usual.
All right. Thank you very much.
Good, because that is exactly what you are going to be doing. Neva and I are too well known to walk around the Starliner without being recognized. If Trident Security spotted us, it'd be over. I need you to board that ship, make contact with Rokov, and get me those credentials. You'd better. Oh, before you leave, I wanted you to know that I took what you said about Mathis into consideration, and I've decided to let him join the fleet. We'll see. That's it then. Next stop for you is Rokov Starliner, the Siren of the Stars. And remember, Rokov does not need to know anything about Grix's legacy. For now, it's just between us. Now get out of here.
Hey, Rook. Before you head out, I need to have a word with you. Meet me at the last Nova after you wrap things up with Mathis.
Shouldn't you be packing for your trip?
Yes. Yes, I should. You didn't see anything.
Rook.
Where the hell's the lift? Last Nova. Where's the Nova? It's over here? Yeah. This place is a freaking maze.
Hey, I wanted to thank you one last time for not ratting me out to Delgado. And telling him how much I pitched in. That was pretty damn cool. If he would have found out what I was planning, well, I don't even want to think about what could have happened. What? No, you got it crazy. All I'm gonna do is lay low for a while, pick up a few jobs from Voss, and maybe get drunk. Oh yeah, sure. Anything you need, you just ask. And I'll be there to back you up. You just, take care of yourself out there.
In the fleet, you either put up, shut up, or die. Your choice.
Are you choosing to die?
Need a drink? Borg at the Last Nova will be more than happy to take your credits.
We call UC Steph sharks, but to the fleet, they're just bait.
Well, it's just, we were thinking. Why is it every time we go out and do a job, it's you who ends up with all our creds?
My friend's got a point, Bog. Every pirate in this joint comes to the Nova for a drink.
Seems to me, instead of trawling deep space for stick change, we got a much bigger target right here at home.
A lot of jingle in those pockets, Bog. Could use a good shake.
Well, that's an interesting theory, but here's my take. First off, the creds you spend here go to the fleet, not to me, not to you. Second, if either of you bums lay a finger on these creds, I have Delgado's responsibility to blow your ass off and serve the guns as sushi.
Those crabs ain't gonna steal themselves.
Shut up.
There you are. All right, look. I've been lining up a score with that asshole roll call from the Siren of the Stars for months. I'm not about to let a payday slip through my fingers. So guess what? You're gonna finish the job for me.
The hell you say?
I'm about to tell you, so shut up and listen.
Hey, you ain't
Roll
Delgado,
call's
so
been
you don't get
tipping
to
me off
talk like
about some
that.
kind of bullshit charity event that the Siren of the Stars is hosting. At the event, they're gonna give away something called the Earth Savior Award, which is worth tens of thousands of credits. So it's simple. While you're on the Siren, swiping those Galbait credentials, I want you to grab that award and bring it to me. No. Dombrowski's only aboard to use the Gal Bank VIP suite, so he can catch a free ride at the company's expense. I'm sure he'll be there partying with the other spoiled brats. I can guarantee he doesn't give a crap about what's going on at the event. From the pictures I've seen, the award is set with 12 blue diamonds and covered in gold filigree. If I get jazzed to take it apart, I can turn it into a hell of a lot of cash. And best of all, the components become untraceable. And I'd prefer to have the money that award's worth in my account. So you're just gonna have to deal with it. Look, you can make all the jokes and excuses you want. But if you don't come back with the ES award, I'm gonna deduct it from your pay. Either way, I get my money. How much you walk away with is in your own hands. Got it? All Rokoff does is feed me information. If I ask him to lift a finger, he gives me enough sob stories to fill a freighter's cargo bay. If you want my advice, leave him completely out of the loop. Otherwise, it's gonna cost both of us some credits. Then it's settled. Good. All right, Rook, we're done here. Now, get your ass to the Siren and bring me my goods. Stay sharp, Rook.
Hey, Cap. You hiring? Got some baddies on my tail, and I need a place to lay low. I suppose I can't rightly blame you for that. It's the Varun Zealots. Been on my tail a while. They're easy enough to avoid in places like this, but I'm history if they see my ship cruising around the space lanes again. If the Varun Zealots don't sound like a problem to you, then I can't wait to see what you're made of. Sure, fine by me. I'm looking forward to the adventure.
Aye.
Sounds like a plan. Let's catch up later. Thanks again for the save.
See if I can save Mathis here.
Got a few things to sort out on my end right now. Hit me up later, and maybe we can raise some hell.
All right. No luck. All right, I gotta switch ships. Let's see, where's... I think I'm going the wrong way. I'm supposed to be looking for... it's not in here. It's on the clinic.
Bog's grog is fine if you like cheap moonshine. Give me an Erdebrow lager and I'm good.
There we go. Bunks. What? Bunks?
Smuggling, stealing, pirating. There's a lot of ways to earn some scratch and a rep.
Some evidence around here. I just can't remember where.
I heard Isla's sister is some hardcore mercenary. I wouldn't get on her bad side.
I am not concerned about some so-called hardcore mercenary.
So wait, say that again. You think I'm who?
Stop playing games. We both know your real name is Lionel Soto, and you know why I'm here.
Who
Soto.
are you? Fleet? Ecliptic? An independent?
I've spent 2 long years and every credit I had looking for you, just so I could look you in the eye before I pulled the trigger.
Hey, what's with the gun? There must be some mistake. I honestly don't know.
I like my weapons like I like my coffee.
Of course you don't know who I am. You're never concerned with the death you leave in your wake, in your pursuit of greed. You killed my husband, you son of a bitch! And now I'm going to kill you!
Such a terrible shame. All that time and money she wasted. Ah, well.
Got mixed feelings about my
Better get rid of the body.
On the one hand, lost a friend.
Hey, champ. I'm including this month's list of parts I need for the key. Don't bust a gut. It's hefty, but I know you can handle it. I'm gonna need a lot more than usual.
If you want to
this
stay under the
time.
radar,
I'm planning
I've
to
got just the
overhaul
thing.
the entire electrical system before it completely shorts out. Oh yeah, thanks for sending over the key's reactor specs. I can't tell you exactly why I needed those. Bell said to keep it hush-hush. As far as next month's shipment, start scrounging up some parts so I can spruce up our defensive batteries. They're looking kind of rusty. Well, I guess that's it for now. I'll have my people in New Atlantis drop off the payment at the spaceport. Just make sure you aren't being followed. We wouldn't want the UC to know they're providing replacement parts to the Crimson Fleet.
So, looks like we got ourselves a new rook. Once again, I'm Jazz, resident engineer here. Like Neva said, you need ship parts, repairs? I'll hook you up. As long as your credits are good. It may not be wider, but it's not on the books if that's what you're getting at. I can guarantee your ship will be in good hands. So if you're looking for an upgrade, let me know. We got the best selection in the settled systems. Illegal, unregistered, recalled. We sell it all. No questions asked. Anything that keeps the UC and Freestar Rangers off your tail is a must-have in my book. Just let me know when you want to talk business. I don't mind helping, but it'll cost you. I bet you would. I'm just kidding. Let's take a look.
Do. Let's see. Where is the equipment? No equipment. Oh well.
I always thought he-leeches were just pests. Never considered trying to raise one as a pet.
Yeah, I don't think that would work out well for you.
Always listen to Delgado, unless you want to get killed all the crew.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice job.
Power allocations are all out of whack.
Docking complete.
Captain,
Vasco.
do you require my assistance?
Not right now, Vasco.
Do what Commander Ikande says, and you'll go far.
Word is the fleet has you chasing ghosts on Suvorov.
Yo, back. So how did it go? Then things are moving forward. Perfect.
Nice job, Rook.
I was certain we'd fool Delgado, but never. She's a sharp one. Overcoming her
Delgado's
scrutiny
smarter
is
than
no
Neva.
small matter. Did you discover anything worth reporting yet? Legacy. Why does that sound familiar? Wait a moment. Are you telling me Delgado may have actually located Crix's legacy?
I suppose it's possible, sir. Intelligence picked up a bit of chatter on that subject recently.
How's that possible?
We assumed it was some sort of tall tale or a story to attract recruits to their cause. Well, let's find out if Delgado's chasing ghosts, or he's smarter than we suspect. Let me see what we have here. Nope. There are no records of a Gal Bank transport named the Legacy in the database. I think Delgado's trying to manipulate you. What do you think, sir?
I think there's no record because Galbank is hiding something. Delgado's no fool. If he risked his own neck to get that information, then he must be on to something. We have to take this seriously. What's your next move? Clever, Delgado. Very clever. If I were in your place, I'd be trying to do the exact same thing. We can't let Delgado get his hands on what could potentially turn out to be the largest haul of credits the Crimson Fleet's ever seen.
Maybe I should head out to New Atlantis, sir. I could press the Galbank execs for information. Get ahead of everything.
No. Let's allow this to run its course. We have our agent here feeding us information. I think that's good enough for now. There's more to this than just finding the location of the transport. Jasper Crix was clever. For some reason, he never got there.
Oh, he got there all right.
It's imperative that you do. If the Crimson Fleet gets its hands on a transport full of currency, it would be disastrous for the settled systems. I need you to do whatever you can to bring us more information. And for God's sake, don't kill anyone on that Starliner. We're both dismissed.
Both? There's nobody here. Oh.
Remember to turn in any evidence fragments you find. Well done. Let's see what you found. It's amazing that all this romantic nonsense about Crix's legacy really just amounts to a rumor Jasper Crix picked up in jail. It just goes to show you how a tiny rumor can snowball into a full-blown fairy tale. Any other fragments? I'll be damned. So some of the UC guards at the lock helped touch off the riots. Everyone thought he was some kind of legendary criminal mastermind, but even the great Jasper Crix needed a helping hand to get out of prison. That it? Yeah, you're right. But there's no way this was a solo job. Shifting all those parts takes serious manpower. I'll send this to Mast so they can shake the tree a bit, see what falls out. Looks like Durand better start looking for parts somewhere else. Find anything else? So Voss engineered a way to directly interface with the Key's mainframe? I knew he was a math genius, but didn't realize he was so tech-savvy. Well, we'll share this information with Galbank. Hopefully it'll help them shore up the security on their cryptocurrency. Have any more? So, Mr. Yasso is actually Lionel Soto. We thought Soto was dead. At least, that's what the records told us. I'll have the records updated, but seeing as Mr. Yasso has surrounded himself with the Crimson Fleet, there isn't much we can do. Yet. Find anything else? Understood. Keep searching and you're bound to find more. You're not gonna let this go, are you? Why do you care so much about my past? You're right, I did. I suppose I'm hesitating because I'm not sure you'll like what I have to say. Would it shock you to learn that I spent some time in prison? I suppose that makes me a hypocrite.
Nope, that explains a lot.
Oh, does it now? Was I giving off some kind of ex-con sort of vibe? Well, give me a chance to explain. I grew up in the Well in New Atlantis. Parents made barely enough money to keep the lights on in our apartment. After I dropped out of school, they begged for me to look for work. But I realized it was a lot easier to simply take whatever I wanted instead. A year after that, I'm a career criminal with UC security breathing down my neck, and my parents kicking me out of the house. Would make a hell of a motion picture.
Really?
I was having the time of my life, earning way more than I needed to simply get by and loving every minute of it. Back then, if you would have told me one day I'd be wearing this uniform, I'd have said you were out of your mind. Thanks. I'm quite proud of where I've ended up. Let's just say the years after my time in the Well were filled with highs and lows. Look, the point is that I felt you deserved to know a bit about my past, to know where my anger towards the fleet comes from. You're welcome. Well, I think you've had enough for now. You get the point. Let's get back to it before Keyboy writes us a citation for loitering. Let me know if you need anything else.
I bet operations on the Key are a clown show. Looking forward to reading your report.
Report? I gotta write a report? Nobody said anything about that.
Sys-Def Marines are the best of the best.
So I've got to actually be on the ground to assign crew somewhere. Landed ship. All right. Lacerations, huh? Let's put some band-aids on. Let's see.
Undocking complete, Captain.
All right. Why is everybody unassigned now? Do I have room for the doctor? Yes, we've got everybody on the ship now. All right. So we've got a full crew on the ship. We are well into our deep cover with the Crimson Fleet. So I think we will call it a night there. I need to take some ibuprofen or something. My back is killing me. And we'll pick it up tomorrow night with the Siren of the Stars, and probably finish up the Crimson Fleet assignment. So I've had a good time tonight. I don't know about you guys. If you had a good time as well, let me know. Make a comment down in the comments. Let me know what kind of stuff you like to see, that sort of thing. Also, please remember to like, subscribe, and follow. Don't cost nothing. You will get notified if you have notifications turned on when I'm going to be live next. Also, you can follow me over on X. I will post always there when I'm going live, usually, unless I forget. But until tomorrow, later, nerds.